Aloha, my name is Lynn McCallum, and I'm really excited to be a part of the Joy Light Love experiment. I am very interested in the topic of consciousness. I've had some interesting experiences in my life with healing that are outside the box of normal healing. And these experiences have really sent me down a path of a deeper quest to understand who I am and who we all are and what this reality is really all about. So for many years I have studied these topics. I have studied with some really interesting scientists, some quantum physicists, and various biologists and thought consciousness leaders who are showing us that perhaps there's something more to this reality than we realize. And on this journey, I have really learned to realize, especially through my own healings, which were natural healings using the power of my mind, I've discovered that our thoughts, our feelings, our words, our actions, our focus, and our intention are what create our reality. And in discovering this, I became very inspired to want to share this with others. So I've done a lot of traveling. I spent a great deal of time out in nature, and I have really learned that reality is actually quite simple to master if only we had the rule book or the playbook to understand really how we're co-creating. And we are co-creating through where we place our focus and intention, which is a very interesting thing once you start to realize that. I learned and realized that my life was a mirror of my internal dialogue and my internal world. And the more closely I began to witness the truth of this, the more I began to realize that just by shifting my internal world, I could immediately shift what was going on outside of me. And that was very empowering to discover. And it was something that when I discovered it, I call it my fifth dimensional state. I started to interface with reality in a very different way. And I became very inspired to want to share these discoveries with others. I think that we're at a crucial time in the shift in the world, for humanity, on our planet, etc. And this experiment is one of the things that will be put forth into the world to help others understand the role that we're playing in this reality, and that we do have the power to change the game, to change the rules if we choose. So the more people that awaken to the realization of the power within them through how they guide their focus and intention, the more we can come together and first of all ask ourselves what truly has value and meaning, and then apply our focus and intention onto those things that do have value and meaning, recognizing that it will change how this world operates. It is a time when we really need to come into alignment and harmony with our planet, with humanity, with all of the creatures on this planet, and beyond. So the experiment is going to be very interesting. There's infinite possibilities, I believe, to what is possible. And it starts by recognizing that where we place our focus, that is the possibilities, the road of possibilities we're opening up for ourselves. So my guess with this experiment is the more of us that actually become the energy of joy, light, and love, not just think about it, not be a channel for it, but actually become it. My guess is that we are going to, as a collective, create some really interesting results in our external environment, and we'll be able to report those along the way and share them with each other. And as we report them and share them, I think that the results in our world, our personal lives, daily lives, as we do our daily blogs, is going to reflect this in some very amazing and miraculous ways. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's amazing that it's an experiment. And I really hope that other people are inspired to participate, are inspired by what they see, and that there will be a ripple effect from this experiment as we share the results, possibly through the documentary, that there will be a great ripple out through the inspiration that comes from a group of people committing 1 hour per day to be the energy of joy, light, love. And the inspiration will carry forth for others to realize it's really quite simple to change the world, to change our own lives, to change ourselves, and to change the world around us. So I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited and honored to be a participant in it. And I hope that my sharing will inspire others as well. And deep, deep gratitude and blessings for all those participating on any level that you're participating with us. My greatest love for all of life in all places, all times, all spaces. And namaste.